impromptu. I don't know if anyone will join me because I am, yeah, we're doing the lightings on. Yep, I guess we're live. We'll see if anyone joins because no one knows I'm on. So we shall see. I'm just adjusting and adjusting. Let's see. All right, so this is Christmas Eve. And I was going to tape a video, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm doing something a little different. First of all, I'm already in my pajamas. I have no makeup on. I'm wearing my glasses, folks, because when I try to read the comments, hello, Carolyn. When I read the comments, I have to have the blue lights on. I have to have the blue lights on. Not the blue lights, the blue light filters, okay? It hurts my eyes. If I stare at the screen too much with the blue light, and then I go to try to look at anything else, I'm all blurry, so I have to wear my blue light filter glasses. Hi, Mary Jones. Merry Christmas. Hi, Carmen. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, it's more people than I thought would join me. I thought you all would be busy. I didn't expect anybody. Merry Christmas, Lenora, Madeline. There's my tree in the background. So, sorry, I have to blow my nose. So, there's my Christmas tree. So, I just wanted to, first of all, wish you a Merry Christmas. That's right, I didn't say Happy Holidays. I say Merry Christmas. I also wanted to let you know that you're not alone. There are a lot of people that feel alone today. Me, I feel alone too. It's been a sucky ass year, right? It's been a horrible year for me. I don't know about you, but there's been many losses this year. And even though these losses and God kind of cleared out the closets of my life and cleared out my life, I have to say that I wouldn't change a thing. I wouldn't want to go through what I went through this year again, but I wouldn't change a thing. Right now, it's very difficult for people because we're in the process of losing our identities. We're going through this death of our ego. Sorry, I just want to close this. We're going through the death of our egos, and it's not easy because oh, there you are. Tammy's here. Folks, I did not expect all you be here. Hi, Tammy C., my Troll Patrol sister. Good to see you, Tammy C. Good to see you, Carmen, Laura, Hippie Chick. Merry Christmas. What about the PDF retracted? Did you, about the PDF redacted Epstein files open? Yeah. You know what, JD, I totally get you. You are absolutely right, but I have to say, right now, I am so done with the politics of everything. I love Trump. I love the White Hat Alliance, and I'm very thankful for everything that they've done. But I have to tell you, I'm had it up to here with all the political bullshit. You know, I'm so tired of not knowing what's real and what's a psyop, and basically everything's real. You know, I didn't think that. I never thought that every single one of the Epstein files was going to come out. I thought most of them were going to come out. But, you know, the more that this goes on, I don't know. I don't know. I'm done with it all. It's just it's mentally exhausting. And I'm getting to the point that I don't give a fuck. I care about the children. I care about people that are struggling. But at this point, this is all I have to say. Jean Klein, you're so cute. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Ellen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm literally in my pajamas. So this is just an intimate gathering. We're waiting for Santa to come, right? Yes, Debbie, I'm over it too. I'm so over all the political bullshit. I'm really tired of all the bullshit. And as I said, I love Trump. But is Trump perfect? No. And there's a lot of things that I don't agree with that Trump does. And who am I? I'm just some asshole that has a YouTube channel. I'm a nobody. However, I have a right to my opinion. And it's so funny. If you say anything slightly against Trump, people get so bullshit. I have to tell you folks something. It's our duty and it is our duty to question every political leader. It doesn't matter if they're on the left and the right. And folks, there's a lot of people that was, when I did my video on Laura's View and Tarot 2, not this past week, but the week before, when I said I was pissed off and I did not agree with what Trump said about, who was it about? Meathead there. What's his name? Rob Reiner? Oh my God, people got so upset. It's like, folks, I love Trump, but he doesn't walk on water. He's not Jesus Christ. He's not Yeshua HaMashiach. He is a human being. That means that he can put his foot in his mouth and he can make mistakes and he can be an asshole, just like I can, just like every single one of you out there can. We're all human. The only perfect human being was Yeshua HaMashiach, and I certainly haven't seen Yeshua HaMashiach yet. Not on this earth. I mean, I've seen him in my mind's eye, and we're all connected to him, but it's just so funny how people just... It's so funny how everyone thinks that everyone has a right to that everyone, there's freedom of speech and everyone has a right to their opinions. You know what I mean? But then it's like, oh my God. It's just so crazy. So crazy. So, I don't know. Anyway, headband lady. I don't know what headband lady means. Headband lady? Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. All right, folks, so I wanted to do a couple of readings tonight as a Christmas present, okay? And I want to let you know a few things. If you're alone tonight or tomorrow, physically alone, just know that you thought you saw me, you were high. Okay, so we have some... Here we go. Let me see. Wow. You should wear a headband. Okay, let's see. I should wear a headband. Why should I wear a headband? Why should I wear a headband? Don't worry, I just deleted 2 trolls. I should wear a headband and you should wear a penis extension. You should wear a penis extender. That's what you should, you fucking troll. Merry Christmas! Don't worry, Tammy, I just took care of them. To all the trolls, thank you for your time and attention. Merry Christmas. Maybe Santa will bring you a penis extension, a penis extender in your stocking, sir. So anyways, folks, let's do a couple of readings. And folks, if you are a troll, FAFO. FAFO. You know what FAFO means, right? Not only will you get blocked, I will publicly lay you out and annihilate you and make you cry and go back to your mommy's basement. You see, I don't get mad at trolls. I use the trolls. Hippie chick, you know I don't ignore trolls. You know I don't ignore trolls. You know I love my trolls. I love trolls. I never ignore them. Okay, folks. I use them as good fodder for my comedy routine. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to do a couple of readings, okay? So, sorry about that. So, I'm just going to do a couple of readings, and either they'll resonate with you or not. We're not going to do pick 1, 2, or 3. We're not going to do, pick a deck. We're just going to take what resonates and leave the rest. Here we go. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, first and foremost, I am asking for divine protection so nothing evil, nefarious, ungodly, demonic, no trickster or neutral spirits can infiltrate any of the readings I'm about to do. And so I get clear, concise, and direct answers, and I can interpret the cards clearly and unbiasedly. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 spreads. Either all 3 will resonate with you, or you pick what resonates and leave the rest. Folks, this is a collective reading. These are collective readings, so that means that not everything will resonate. Maybe some will resonate. Maybe one of a part of a reading will resonate. Maybe all 3 will resonate. In other words, take what resonates and leave the rest. So here we go. This could be messages for you. So let's see. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, what message do you have for anyone that's watching live now in the chat or in the replay? What say you, Almighty God, in the name of Yeshua? Cindy Cerrone, I agree. I sure hope for a better year too. This one sucked big time. You are right. Okay. This is just a little impromptu, and I'm doing this as a little Christmas present for you guys because I won't be on tomorrow. All right, so I just have to look at these and decipher. The King of Wands. Sorry, I need a little bit of light here. A little more. All right, here we go. King of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. King of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. All right, so this is what I'm getting, folks, okay? If there is a person out there that is wondering whether or not they can trust someone in their business, okay, because I'm getting right now, there's somebody that is in a business or a business environment, somebody that is maybe even collaborating with someone. I'm getting that there is a decision to be made, okay? There's a decision to be made. And I'm getting that you don't trust this person. So if this is for you, pay attention. If not, you can just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? There is a situation in which you are collaborating with somebody, or you were in the business with somebody, or maybe there's somebody that you work with or a boss, but this is something to do with your business. I'm getting you have a very, very difficult decision to make because you are thinking that somebody is not being honest with you. You feel that someone is being a shyster, and you feel that you can't trust this person. Well, I'm telling you, you can't trust this person. Okay? I'm telling you that you have to really, really do some deep dive soul searching, because I am not getting that you can trust this person. I'm getting that you should trust your instinct. You should trust your intuition, because it's spot on. This person is not being honest with you. In fact, this person could be doing things behind your back, trying to sabotage you. And it's all about money. It's all about this person getting one ahead of you. Unfortunately, this is the type of person that would throw you under the bus, would throw their mother under the bus for a penny. This is somebody that all they care about is getting rich and making money. It's all about the money, okay? Somebody that's always thinking about themselves. What I am getting is that you need to be very, very assertive. You need to speak your truth. And I'm getting that you need to take care of yourself. I'm getting that you need to get out of the situation as much as possible. Now, this can be tricky because if you work with this person or if you rely on this person for money, this could be a client, this could be a boss, this could be a manager, this could be somebody that you're in business with. The bottom line is that, yes, they're very generous with you. Yes, you are making a good living. Unfortunately, though, this is going to take your innocence. This is going to take your joy. Staying in this situation is, unfortunately, if you stay in this situation, you're going to be caught in the crossfire. You know that saying, guilt by association? If you stay in this situation, people are going to eventually think that you are just as scrupulous and money hungry and a gold digger such as this person. If you stay in this situation, sooner or later, you're going to get your ass bit. And I feel that you already know that this person has screwed over other people. But you're saying to yourself, it's worth it, I'm making good money, or I need this job, or I need this client, or I can't sever the ties because this person knows this person. I'm telling you, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to speak up. You need to see the picture from a bird's eye view. Okay, because this is all about, the King of Swords is all about a leadership and seeing things from a bird's eye view. Seeing things not from a personal kind of 3D perspective, but seeing it from as if you were a bird. Okay, looking at it down and seeing how it affects you. Yes, you might be making good money. Yes, this person is very generous with you. They're very generous with you because it's almost like a bribe. It's almost like they feel if they give you enough money, if they pay you enough, they'll shut you up. But the bottom line is that in the end, it's not going to be worth it. Yes, now you might be making money. Yes, now they may be on your side and you need the contacts and you need this person in your life. But sooner or later, just know that the way that they treated everyone else, they're also going to treat you. A leopard most likely does not change their spots. Sometimes people change, yes, people do change. But usually people that are like this don't change. They're usually born greedy. They're usually born self-centered. They're usually born narcissistic. Or they come from narcissistic families. Okay? Now, not everyone that's born in a narcissistic family is going to turn out to be a narcissist, okay? I was born in a narcissistic family. I'm not a narcissist. But sometimes, unfortunately, it's either one or two things. Either when you're born with self-centered parents and a narcissistic family, either you become a product of your environment and you become narcissistic, or you become the opposite. But I'm getting the person or the people that are resonating with this reading, I'm getting this is an ongoing problem with people that were born in bad environments. And unfortunately, they didn't do their spiritual work and they fell prey to the greed. Okay? So, what else do I have to say about this situation? Yeah, there are many, many illusions and lies. This person has told so many lies. And I'm getting that this person is told so many lies that they can't even keep up with their lies. It's like they're starting to believe their own lies. They're delusional, okay? This is the type of person that I think that they think if they lie enough and if they try to, let's say, convince themselves or lie enough that maybe they'll believe it themselves. This is somebody that's delusional and has many, I'll say, scams going on. Okay, many scams going on. All right. And they're playing you for the fool. But, just as I said, if you do what's right, if you take yourself out of the situation, try to see it diplomatically and try to see it from a bird's eye view, you will see that the best thing that you can do is get away from this situation. Because even though right now it's working out for you, right now you're making good money, right now it's benefiting you, in the long run it isn't. You're going to be tossed out with the bathwater with this person. This person is eventually going to team up with someone else and leave you high and dry. In fact, this person is already planning on leaving you high and dry. This person is already planning an escape from you. This person has gotten everything they can out of you and you are no longer useful. And pretty soon, you're going to be done. And you're going to be forced into a whole new life and a whole new situation because we got the Fool card. So folks, if this reading is resonating with you, okay, do yourself a favor. Be the fool. The fool is not necessarily a bad thing. Being the fool is meaning that you let go. You are willing to step into the unknown. You are willing to do what's right without any guarantees. You're willing to open up the door into the unknown and walk away from everyone and everything that no longer serves you. That's bad for you. That is toxic for you, so that you can start fresh. The Fool card is a very, very good card. It's about walking in a new and unknown direction, stepping into the unknown. It's also having the luck. It's a very childlike card of just being in the right place at the right time. Being child and playing like, meaning that you don't have to plan everything. The Fool is somebody that just always lands on their feet. They're always in the right place at the right time. They always get the best parking space. They always win the lottery. It's because they're not planning everything. It's because they give everything to God and they have faith and hope that everything's going to be okay. They embrace change. They embrace the new and they embrace the unknown. Okay, so if this reading is for you, just know, stand your ground. Do what's right for you. Hold on to your morals. Hold on to your scruples. Don't let anyone bamboozle for you to do something that you know is not right for money. You know it's not right for fame, or you know it's not right just to get ahead. Stand your ground, because I'm telling you, if you do, 10 of Cups. 10 is happiness, completion. You will be in a much, much better situation in the long run. You'll be with better people, better circumstances. You'll make more money. In fact, you'll get out of a bad situation into a better situation. Because the 10 of Cups is not just about completion. It's about being in a beautiful environment. It's about having everything: happiness, abundance, love, money. Look at that. They're all celebrating. It's harmony, it's happiness, it's collaborations. And you're going to be working and doing business with and collaborating with people that are like you, that are like-minded, that are nice, that are kind, and that you can trust. That's the biggest thing. Being around people in a positive environment and you can trust is worth its weight in gold. So if that reading resonates with you, whether it's more so a work relationship or a business relationship, or it has something to do with money and finances and business. So if that reading resonated with you, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comment section. Okay? Because I'm getting very strongly that there's a few people that are out there and they're in very precarious situations. And listen, there's no judgment on this channel. I understand that sometimes we can't always speak our piece. We have to shut our mouths and we have to bite our tongue and pick our battles, because we have to maintain relationships. We want to maintain our family relationships, our relationships with our children, our friends, and we have to pay bills, and we need our clients, and we need our jobs. However, there comes a point when sticking in a work environment is to your detriment. If it's taking so much of your heart and soul, if it's slowly eating away at you, if it's making you sick, if it is taking away from your peace. If it's making you feel bad about yourself and you feel that you're compromising your character, your morals, your beliefs, who you are as a person, you need to get out. You need to find a way to get out. Pray to God. Pray to God, pray to Yeshua, and say, God, I need a way to get out of this situation, and God will provide. Because I'm telling you, it might be good right now, but listen, and I know this firsthand because I've been in this situation. There are always people that are not so nice, okay? And however, they treat you nicely, so you feel, okay, you see them mistreating other people, you see them screwing other people over, but they're good to you. And you say, I know, I see them doing this other thing to other people, but they've never done that to me. They've always been good to me. Trust me, if they do it to other people, they'll do it to you, okay? So don't be fooled. Get out of the situation as easy and as pleasantly as you can. If you're able to just turn around and walk away, then do it. Just do it. You don't need to give anyone any explanation, all right? If it's a sticky situation and you can't just turn around and walk away, just know that if you give the situation to God, God will change it for you. God will find a way for you to get out of the situation. If you just say, God, I need to get out of this situation. I feel like I'm trapped. I don't know what to do. God will work miracles. God will create coincidences, serendipities. God will take the situation because God is omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, and God will pluck out the situation. Now, unfortunately, sometimes when God takes the people out of your life and gets rid of circumstances, it isn't always pretty. Sometimes it's painful. Sometimes it's hurtful. Okay, it might not be pretty. However, in the long run, you'll be better off. Okay, I always say short-term pain for long-term gain. All right, so here we go, folks. We're going to do reading number 2. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, what other messages do you have for somebody that's watching now live or in the replay? What say you, Almighty God, in the name of Yeshua? Is there sound issues? And hi, everyone that, if you're new here, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is very, very impromptu. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for anyone that's watching now or in the replay? Anything they should, need, or would want to know, what say you, Almighty God, in the name of Yeshua? Okay, so folks, as I said before, these are collective readings. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Every one of these readings could resonate with you. One part of the reading could resonate with you or not the rest. So just take what resonates with you. Take what you feel is a message or a sign or a confirmation for you and leave the rest. Oh, this flung out. Okay, so folks, thank you, mad scientist. You're beautiful too. Okay, so what I'm getting right now, this is for whoever out there is in the chat and is not in a good way. If you are suffering from, if you feel you are trapped, if you feel that you are in a situation and you can't get out of it, and this is a complete different situation from the first reading, okay? I'm telling you right now. This is a situation in which you feel that nothing is ever going to change. You're trapped in your life. No matter what you do, you feel like you keep on banging your head against the wall. You've had a shit year like me. Everything is crumbled. You're depressed. You're dejected. You're surrounded by assholes. In fact, you're surrounded by people that bring you down. You could even be surrounded by people that have addictions or mental illness. Okay? All right? So, this one's for you. You're hermiting. You're staying away from people because you can't take people's energy. And this is good for you. This is most of us. This is me too, folks. I hermit all the time because when you're an empath and when you're intuitive and when you're so open energetically, which what makes us psychic, However, you absorb everyone's shit. You're a big psychic sponge. And no matter how much protection and clearing work and protection prayers you do, you still absorb people's energy. That's just the way it is. That's part of being a psychic. That's part of being an intuitive. It's a blessing and a curse. And I have to tell you, more times than not in my life, it's a fucking curse. Right? It's a curse because you get depressed. You're just sitting there on the couch and all of a sudden you're not even thinking about anything that's depressing and you're actually in a pretty good mood. And all of a sudden you'll get this wave of panic, or you'll get this anxiety in your belly and you're like, what the fuck? I was in a great mood. I was fine. What's going on? If this is you, please know that the anxiety is not yours. You're picking up the collective. You are an energetic sponge. You are a grid worker. Please know that has nothing to do with you. You're picking up the energy of the collective. Okay? So what you need to do, you need to ground. You need to move. You need to take swift action to take care of yourself. The Chariot card is all about swift, aggressive, willful action. So this means you have to be very, very diligent in putting up your psychic boundaries. That means that you have to be very, very diligent and quick thinking, fast, quick pace thinking, and putting up your protection. Because these are not your problems. This is not your energy. But unfortunately, when you're absorbing it, when you absorb other people's energy, the mind can't decipher whether it's yours or someone else's. So it's just you're absorbing it and you're thinking it's yours. The Chariot card is all about movement. So if you are having a panic attack now or in the future, here's a few things that I do and I tell my clients to do. Get up and move. Go take a walk. The Chariot card is all about movement. If you can go to the gym or go sweat it out, perfect. When you go out and you sweat and you move, you are moving energy. You can do tapping like this. You know, if you haven't looked up EMT tapping, you can say, I am fine. This is a thing, tapping, look up tapping. Okay, I'm getting that EFT tapping is something, I'm getting very, very strongly that there are people in the chat that really need to start doing tapping. Okay, and I'll give you a little brief synopsis about what tapping is, but you really should go and do your research. Okay, now there's different types of tapping. There's different ways, but basically what it is that you are taking the energy and you're moving it with affirmation. So let's say if you're having a panic attack, right? You will say to yourself, even though I'm having a panic attack, even though I feel like I'm gonna die, even though I'm anxious and I'm having bad thoughts, even though I have a pit in my stomach, I am okay. I am loved. I am worthy. I am okay. I am calm. I am not my emotions. This is not mine. I am peaceful. I am loved. I am honored. And just keep on going through this. You can make up your own things like I just did on the fly, or there's scripts, but I'm getting there's a lot of people out there that need to look up tapping. Because what's happening is that the reason why you're having these anxious thoughts is they're stuck energy. Okay? Stuck energy. And you know what happens with stuck energy. It comes out in your thoughts, and then what happens? It's dis-ease, right? Dis-ease comes from dis-ease, when you're not in the flow, when there's blocked energy. And whenever there's blocked energy, mainly negative energy, it gets worse and worse, and then it comes out and you get sick. You get emotionally sick or physically sick, usually bloat, usually all of the above. Because we know that if you are not right in the mind, you're not right in your body, because everything's holistic, everything's a whole, okay? All right, I'm going to continue to keep on pulling on this spread. Okay, so I'm getting that if you do the tapping, this will help you. You will have success and victory in fighting your panic and anxiety attacks, okay? But the first thing that you need to know is that it's not yours, because I'm getting that if this reading is for you, you're confused. You're saying to yourself, look, I've done all my work. I walk, I exercise, I do my protection, I do my prayers, I ground, I go out in nature as much as I can. A lot of times, this is it's winter time, so a lot of people can't, well, it's winter time here in the Western Hemisphere, but it's the summer for the people that are on the other side, like in South Africa and anything. But all those that are in the Western Hemisphere here, it's winter. And I know it's hard to get out. But even if you can just get out for a little while, bundle up and get out and at least get some sunlight, get some sun on you. I'm getting that if you get out in the sun, bundle up and get out in the sun is going to help you tremendously. If you saw the video I did a few days ago, I was on Saturday. I did a video that day, as much as I did a video that morning, and then I had a live that night. I'm getting that if you spend time out in nature and get those light codes, it will help your anxiety, okay? I'm getting that what will happen is that it will start to burn off that anxiety and will start to upgrade you. Folks, those light codes coming from the sun, if you did not see that video, please go back. And I forget the name of the video. I guess it was called Sunlight Activation. I forget the name of my video, but I did it on Saturday. It was about a 20-minute video. And you could see the light codes. You could see the plasma light beings. You could see all the different orbs. And you could see the rainbow light codes coming out of the sun. It was unbelievable. So folks, this is not business as usual, but I know that a lot of you are suffering from panic attacks and anxiety. Trust me, I read all you, I get it. So I'm getting that you need to move the energy. So if this reading is for you, tapping will help you. You will be successful in terms of your anxiety and beating your anxiety and triumph over your anxiety if you do tapping, moving that energy. I'm also getting grounding, get out, take a walk, bundle up, get out. Hibernating and not getting any fresh air is not good for your psyche. It's not good for your soul, okay? What else do we have here? Okay. We got the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is specifically for the people that are worrying about money, okay? I know it's not easy. I know you have bills to pay, but I will tell you this. You're going to be just fine in terms of money. You're going to be just fine. You got the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles means that you are going to be taken care of. You are going to be just fine. The 10 of Pentacles is a family legacy card, meaning that you're going to have so much money, so much wealth, and so much abundance eventually that you're going to be able to pass it down from generation to generation. This is generational wealth. It doesn't matter if you have a family or kids or not. This means that you are going to be fine. 10 is completion. Now, I wish I could tell you exactly when and your certain circumstances, but I can't. But I will tell you this. Every single reading, personal tarot psychic reading that I've done, whether it's a phone reading or I've done a year-end prediction reading or all of my new year prediction readings, I will tell you that every single one of my readings, I mean every single one, they all got good money cards. Every single one. That is not a coincidence. So something big is coming with the money. Now, what? We all know what's coming. There's different facets of it. There's different titles of it. We have the RV, we have the QFS, we have the debt, we have the revaluation. I wish I could tell you exactly when the monetary relief is coming. All I can tell you is that it's coming. Because when you get the same card in all these individual readings, which I get, I've been getting the Ace of Pentacles with almost every single reading I did. So this means that everyone is going to be okay financially. Money is coming to everyone. I wish I could tell you when, because trust me, I want to know when. All right, but we all know that the tarot is not good with time. There is no time on the other side, and it gets really tricky. It's easier to predict personal tarot readings when you only have personal energy, an energy with the person that you're reading or a small group of people. But when you're trying to read for a collective, especially in a collective such as what's going on now, it's a little difficult. And every psychic that I watch, all my friends and all the people that are the best of the best, they get the same readings I get, that it's coming, it's imminent. In fact, most of them have thought it's already should have happened by now, and that's what I got too. This should have already happened by now. And all the people that are in the know are predicted when silver gets to 50, oh, that's it. The monetary system, the fiat monetary system is going to collapse. And then the RV is going to happen, and then the QFS. Well, silver is at almost 70 now. I think it's at like 66, or I think it's over 60. It's almost at 70, and still nothing has fucking happened. So all I can tell you folks is that it's imminent. Hang in there. Hang in there. Our relief is coming. I wish I could tell you when. I wish it happened yesterday because I know that so many of us are struggling financially. In fact, it's kind of infuriating, and this goes back to, listen, I love Trump, and I'm very, very thankful for the White Hat Alliance for what they've done. Many people have died. Many people have sacrificed so much. Many people have been injured. Many people are mentally fucked up from what they've seen and the war against evil. And quite frankly, if you think about it, they've done a phenomenal job of getting rid of and eviscerating and getting rid of all of those reptilians, all of those demonic entities down in the dumps. They've done a phenomenal job of saving children. Okay, so I don't want to sound like an ingrate. However, don't you think that people would wake up quicker? Don't you think that people would maybe be a little more, let's say, open to Trump? And don't you think people would wake it up and get more, let's say, in tune with their spirituality if they didn't have to worry about paying the bills, if they didn't have to worry about survival? This survival mode is getting old. How are we supposed to ascend? How are we supposed to be peaceful? How are we supposed to concentrate on our spirituality when we're too busy worrying about how we're going to pay the fucking bills, how we're going to pay our car payment, our fucking rent, our mortgage? Seriously. Wouldn't a nice big payout show all the sleepers that it's not business as usual? So folks, I know it's coming. I just can't tell you when. But I will tell you, if you're worrying about money, you're not alone, and it's coming. There's your 10 of Pentacles, and it's good money. This is not just, a little bit of money, some spare pocket change. This is life-changing money. Never having to worry about anything ever again money. It's coming. It's there. I just can't tell you when. All right? Funny, we got the Fool card again. Again! I love these collective readings. You want to know why I love these collective readings? Because we always get the same cards. So, we got the Fool card again. This means that you're moving in a new direction in your financial future. We're moving into the unknown. This means that you're in a whole new beginning. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. We have an idea. We've been told. We got the script. But we know that even though we got the script ahead of time, the writers of the script, they've made some adjustments. They wrote a whole ending that we didn't see. We saw the bullet points of the script, right? We got the general summary, we got the general storyline, but we don't know exactly who's playing the part, who the actors are, and we don't know the specific ending. We just got a summary, we got a storyline. But even though we don't know the specific players, and even though we don't know exactly how it's going to end, we know the general theme of the ending, and that's the deep state loses, evil will be eviscerated, God wins, Yeshua wins, and we win. So, if you are worried about bills and money, I'm part of this category too. So I will take my own advice. Give it up to God. You're going to be okay. Here's a few affirmations that you can say. God is the source of my instant and everlasting supply, and all of my financial and every other need is now met in every moment in time and point in space. There's always a divine surplus. You're going to be okay. Okay? Yep. Page of Wands. Page of Wands means that very soon there's going to be an announcement. Good news. Okay? So, let's do another reading. Okay? Let's do another reading. And in this reading, I'm going to incorporate some cards that I don't usually incorporate. I have a new deck here. And this is the Healing Waters deck that I got from my soul sister, Tina, across the pond in the UK. So I'm going to do a reading with this. I'm going to also incorporate some loving messages. All right? Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua. Can I get a couple of cards for the collective? For anyone that's watching now or in the replay, what say you, Almighty God and Yeshua the Christ? And if I didn't greet you, it's not that I don't love you. You know I love you all. I'm just in my flow now. Ooh, nice. Ooh, this is for love. Love. All right. Look at the cards you got. You got the love card, you got the picture card, and you got the love call. Okay? So if you're watching this and this resonates with you, this is all about love. Okay? So you're going to find out that somebody loves you. You're going to find out that you have a secret admirer. You're going to find out that somebody that you are friends with, that you've been spending a lot of time with, and you're not sure about how they feel. They love you. They love you as much as you love them. Okay? I'm also getting too, if you're watching this live or in the replay, that there's somebody, and if you're wondering if an ex is thinking about you, because I'm getting that there's a few people in the chat that have been dreaming about some ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends. And you're wondering if the reason why you're dreaming about them is because they're thinking of you and they're reminiscing about you. Yes, they are. In fact, they're going through old photographs. They're scrolling through old pictures of you. They're going through your social media accounts. Somebody misses you. Somebody wishes that they didn't make a mistake. Somebody wishes that they didn't ruin their relationship. Somebody made a very big mistake in letting you go, and they want you back. So much so that they're stalking you. They're oogling you. They are lurking they're lurking at your social media. Yep. And don't be surprised if you get a phone call or a text, because they are going to reach out. okay? Because this is all about the love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So, folks, this Christmas, don't be surprised if you get a love call. Because I'm getting that there are many people that are out there that are going to be watching this video. Like I said before, you're dreaming of somebody. You're dreaming about a person that you used to be with. You're thinking about them a lot. You're wondering if they're thinking about you. You're wondering if they've learned. You're wondering why you're dreaming about them. And the reason why you're dreaming about them is because they're thinking about you. Because you're intuitive. Because you're picking up on that signal. Because you're an empath, right? What did I say at the beginning? When you're thinking about somebody, most likely they're thinking about you because that energy's out there. So, don't be surprised if you hear from an ex. Don't be surprised if somebody that you are friends with, you find out that they want to be more than friends. If this reading is resonating with you and you don't know how they feel and you feel that there's chemistry, you feel that there's a spark, you feel that this is more than just friendship, it is. It is. And they are going to declare their love to you. Now, I know there's a reason why people are this person is an ex. Okay? However, I'm getting that sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. Sometimes people break up and the breakup is permanent because they're not compatible or they're not the one for you or they're not right for you or the relationship was, served its purpose. It was for a time but not for a lifetime. However, this situation that I'm speaking about right now is very, very different. This is a situation, this is a relationship in which you really loved each other. However, there was, I will say, fear of commitment. There were outside circumstances coming in between you. Okay? So I'm getting there were people that were coming in between you, people bad-mouthing you, and I'm getting there was a fear of commitment. Okay, and not necessarily it's just that are men that are fear of commitment, because I read a lot of men where they deal with women that there's a fear of commitment. And I'm getting that this person has done their spiritual work. This person is actually ascending. So what's happening is that because they've done their spiritual work and because they're on the front line, because they're godly and they're spiritual and because they're ascending, what's happening is that their vibration is raising and they're starting to see clearly. They're starting to understand why they left. They're starting to understand why they left even though they loved you. They started to understand why they were so afraid of you. A lot of times, and I see this a lot in my soul therapy sessions, people will be madly in love with somebody, but they will run. And it has nothing to do with the person that they love. It has everything to do about them. They're afraid of themselves. They're afraid of if they let their guard down, if they show you their faults, if they show you who they are, you'll leave, you'll run. So they would rather leave first. They would rather leave first and run away and they would rather be the one that abandons than have you abandon them. In other words, it's like that, it doesn't make any sense, but you know how it is with the runners, especially with twin flames. Okay? So what happens is that these people, because they love you and they are so afraid of getting hurt and they're afraid of being vulnerable and they're afraid that you will leave them eventually. They're afraid that you will not love them unconditionally. They will end the relationship before you do so they can be in control. There are a lot of people that are afraid to lose control in relationships because if they lose control, that makes them vulnerable. If this is you, just know that this person has done a lot of work. They understand who they are, and they know that they messed up. They want you back. They know that you were the best thing for them. They know that they were wrong. They see clearly now. They've had enough spiritual upgrades. They've had enough of the raising of their vibration that they understand everything now. So, the fat lady has not sung in every single relationship. In fact, you also got the phoenix. And we all know the phoenix rises from the ashes. So this further confirms what I just said. This is new phase and rekindle, meaning rekindling of an old relationship. Renew, and growth. Changed mind and rise from the ashes. Sometimes a situation needs to crash and burn in order to renew it, in order for it to be better. We all know that you can't build a new beautiful house on an old dilapidated one. You have to clear out, you have to, let's say, you have to tear down the old home in order to build a new one. So this is tearing down all the old paradigms of your old relationship, breaking apart all of the toxic parts of the relationship, breaking down the way you acted and all the ways that you put barriers and blockades between you and your loved one. You're going to find out that this relationship is going to rise from the ashes, and it's going to burn brighter than it ever burned. Because it's a soul love. This is a soulmate relationship, and it's a karmic relationship. What is a karmic relationship? Most of our relationships are karmic. It's a relationship where there's karma from past lives in which you need to balance out. So this person might have been a runner in the past, and they might have hurt you. They might have even broken your heart. But if this reading is for you and this is resonating with you, just know that this relationship is it's not dead, it's rising from the ashes. All right? You thought it crashed and burned. You thought it was over, and it was over. But because of what's going on with Earth, because Mother Gaia is ascending and we're all on this planet together, this person has learned, has expanded, has transcended, has learned to not be afraid. And this person is preparing for the union, okay? And a new phase. And I will tell you about twin flames and divine mates in love. There's another thing that I've learned about in doing my personal readings with people. Everybody has a divine mate. It's whether or not you want to be in a relationship. Okay? Everybody that wants to be in a relationship and everyone that is ascending, which is everyone that's watching this video, even if you haven't met your person, you will. Because ascension is nigh. And because divine mates, twin flames, soulmates, however you want to put it, put your label on it. All divine mates are coming together now for the ascension. It's not just for our romantic fantasies. It's not just for us to fulfill our wishes and goals and to be loved and to be happy in our romantic relationships. This is all about the ascension. All divine mates, soulmates, twin flames, they're under that same divine mate umbrella. You are going to be coming together soon. Because when we come together, all of us and our divine mates, what happens is that we form an energetic grid around the world and we help bring upon the ascension. So if you're together with your mate, your twin flame, you have a divine mission. It's not just that you're getting together to get married or to have a romantic relationship. Yes, that is part of it. Yes, and that's wonderful and blessed, and you deserve that beautiful, fulfilling, unconditional love. You deserve to have that feeling of being with someone. When you look into their eyes, it's like coming home. You see yourself. They reflect the God self in you back at you. It's all about that, but it's about so much more. It's about you coming together as a power couple to do your life's work, to use your talents, your strengths, your psychic and your physical abilities to help people, to help humanity, to raise the collective vibration, to help people ascend. We are here to help people ascend. If you are watching this live or in the replay, I know it has been a long journey. It has been a tough journey. It has not been easy. Okay? And even though we signed up for this, and you say, oh my God, why the fuck did I sign up for this? What the hell was I thinking? Okay? I said to my friend Azria from the UK, I was talking to her the other day, I said, listen, I know we're not coming back, but just on the off chance that I'm wrong, if we're ever up in spirit, if we're ever up on the other side, and I say, you know what, Azria, I want to go back down and do it again. Take me out back and beat the shit out of me and tell me no, because I don't want to do this again. Okay? Even though we signed up for this bullshit, and even though we knew it was going to be bad, it's one thing to have the concept of it, and then living it is another thing. We are going to get through this. We really are. And trust me, you know me, or if you don't know me, if you're new to my channel, I'm going to let you know a few things. I'm not sitting on a wad of money. I don't have a big bank account. I don't have a big family. I'm in the middle of a divorce. I've been abandoned by friends. I've been fucked over, used and abused, especially in the spiritual community. But I'm still here. I'm not going to get up here and pontificate, you know, from my Miami mansion or my second home. I'm not, you know, surrounded by a loving, awake family. I'm in the trenches with you all. All right? That's the reason why I started this channel, because God wanted me. I said, God, I want to do this. I want to start this channel, and I keep it real. And my job is to let you know that just because I'm on here and I have a channel doesn't mean that my life is great. You all know that I've struggled. We are almost there. Almost there. So please hold the line. If you have a bad day, that's okay. Don't judge yourself. Sorry, I don't mean to like put my face in the camera. I'm just trying to grab something here. All right, we've all been through the shit. We all have our good and bad days. If you're having a bad day, have your bad day. If you want to feel shitty, feel shitty. Don't judge yourself. Get your emotions out and move on. It's okay. You're right, Rosebud. That's what I say. These people need to wake the fuck up. It's now or never, okay? They need to rip off the bandage already, because this is what I say. We've been taking this shit for so long. We've been holding the line. And when we, the front line, we get tired and sick of it, then there's something. Then they're in trouble. So I agree. I agree. They need to rip off the fucking bandage already. Country Boy's here. Wow, Country Boy, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm going to go through my chat and say hi. Hi, Rosebud, Cat. Let's see. Lisa, Flame of Virgo, The Ascension Arc, Disabled Army Vet. Lisa, Locks. Oh, Darlene, thank you. Tama, Carolyn, Rosebud. Oh, my soul sister, Linda. I didn't see you, Linda. Good to see you, Linda. Cindy Cerrone, Carmen. If I didn't say hi, Cheryl. I'm just going through my chat now. Little Dandelion. Anyone that I missed, I apologize. Daniel, Patsy, Linda, Absinthe Fairy. Anyone that I did not mention, it's not that I don't love you. I just didn't see you. All right, folks. You want to see my tree? It's pretty pathetic. It's all lights. I have nothing but lights. right. We're gonna do a few other things. Okay. Let's do a little meditation and some affirmations. And yeah, let's just do that. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Here we go. Can you guys hear that? This is a 528 megahertz tuning fork with the sound. Oh shit. Of course I just spilled my water everywhere. Oh well. Yep, spilled my water everywhere, but it's not on the cards, so that's okay. I'm a klutz. Okay, here we go. This helps raise your vibration. This is the frequency of love and the divine. That's right, Jason Gregory. All is well. You are absolutely right, soul brother. I don't have any decorations on my tree. I just like the lights, and I will tell you that I had this tree up for like 2 years, and I took it down in April, and then I just put it up again. I don't celebrate Christmas, really. I mean, I'm going over my parents' house, but I really don't celebrate Christmas, because let's face it, folks, Yeshua HaMashiach, the King of Kings, was not born on December the 25th. He was born September 11th. That's why they always pull shenanigans on September 11th, hence 9/11/2001. I want you to take a deep breath and breathe out. I'm going to adjust my lighting here so we can do some meditations. Shall we? I haven't done this in a long time. Country boy likes the tuning fork thing. Okay, country boy. There you go, country boy. You like that? All right, let me adjust my lights and we'll do more Christmassy. Let's see, what color can we do? Let's see. Hey, that's kind of green. Can you still see me? It's green. Yeah, it's a green light. Green light, red light, green light. All right. I want you to close your eyes and just absorb this sound. You rock too, Linda Felt. Love you, soul sister. I can see you too, country boy. All right. I want you all to sit back and get in a comfy position, okay? In a comfy position. Now I'm gonna go grab a towel because I have to wipe up my table here. But we're gonna do a little meditation visualization. So just 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a towel because I'm a fucking klutz. All right, just talks amongst yourselves while I wipe up water. So many people think, why is Lady D drinking vodka? I don't drink. It's water, folks. It's water. Sorry about this. I'm glad to see there aren't too many trolls. I have to tell you, I was really good for a while. I wasn't having a lot of trolls. And then I did that Life After Life broadcast where I did that video, and oh boy, it was Troll Patrol on Saturday. And then what happens is that if I block them, they'll go on Laura's channel and they'll watch Laura and they'll try to make nasty comments on Laura's View and Tarot's 2 channel. What they don't know is that I have administrative privileges on Laura's channel. Laura said that I can delete anybody. So if anyone tries to make a nasty comment on Laura's channel, I can delete the comment and block them. And I do. They're so dumb. And even if I did, and if Laura didn't do that, Laura deletes them and blocks them. So dumb. Do you guys like this? I know this is very, very different from my usual lives. I just, I was gonna like make a big thumbnail and do a big presentation, and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting all dolled up. I'm in my pajamas. I'm just gonna go live from my PJs. All right. I wiped up everything. All right, we're gonna do a little meditation now. I'm gonna put my glasses back on because if I don't, the blue light will get to me. And just so you know, folks, if your eyes get messed up from, screens, on Amazon, you can get blue light filters. These are just readers, and they have a blue light protection on them. Because have you ever noticed that when you're looking at your phone and for a long period of time, and then you go and look elsewhere, if you go look at another screen, if you just look up, it's all blurry? Yeah, the blue light is not good for you. So everyone should be wearing blue light glasses. I got a pair of like 10 for $15 on Amazon, just in case. So this is why I do this. Okay. Everyone's in their PJs too. We're having a pajama party. This is a Christmas Eve pajama party. We're having a Christmas Eve pajama party on Soul Therapy with it's not Soul Therapy with Lady D anymore. That's my old channel name. With Lady D on Oracle of Delphi. All right. I want you to get in a comfortable position, and I want you to close your eyes. Merry Christmas to you, Sherry and Patsy. If you're in your jammies too, put it in the chat. If you're all in your jammies, put it in the chat if you got your jammies on. I know you're afraid to trust again, Rosebud, but you will. You have to trust again, honey. Not everyone's going to mess you over, and you will trust again. God is going to bring you your person. Ooh, we have a lot of people that are in their jammies. Me too, Bonnie. Me too. You know what? I got up this morning, I took a shower, and got back in my jammies. Good for you, Bonnie Verstrepen. I'm probably totally massacring your name, and I apologize. Hello, Ellen. And Madeline is in her PJs too. All right. So get in a comfy position. I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to take a few deep breaths, okay? Breathe in. And breathe out. I want you to uncross your legs and uncross your arms and hands if you have them. Hams, yeah. Uncross your hams. Uncross your hands and uncross your feet and your legs if they're crossed. We want to open up your channel. You don't want to block your energy. Just so you know, folks, if you're ever getting a tarot reading, if you want the best reading possible, and someone's on the other line, make sure that your legs aren't crossed and your hands aren't crossed. You want to, because you block the energy. If you want to get the best reading possible, open up, so that your psychic intuitive can have access to your chakras. Yes, Debbie, all of our sinuses are messed up. Those are ascension symptoms. I've had a cold. Yes, Liz. Yes. Okay, let's go back to it. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and hold it, and out. I'm going to do two more. Deep breath in, and out. And one last one. Deep breath in and out. Nathaniel, it's been too cold for me, but if you go and watch my video I did on Saturday called Sunlight Code Activations, there are plasma light beings and fairies in that, Nathaniel. The reason why I haven't been doing a lot of fairy finding, it's because it's cold, colder than a witch's tit here in Massachusetts. It's a little cold for me, and I'm not a cold weather gal, so I stay in a lot. All right, we're going to do an exercise, and it's called the garden exercise. And I got this exercise from Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard he was a spiritualist, he was a lecturer, and he was a spiritual guru way before his time. He wrote many books. He was one of the pioneers of manifestation and creating your reality. He did it way back in the 20s, 30s, and 40s. He died in 1960. He was around with the likes of Florence Scovel Shinn and also Dr. Joseph Murphy. These are three people that were way before their time. They are pioneers. They were into woo-woo metaphysical manifesting back before it was cool, way before the New Age even started. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to pick 5 people that you want to bless. Okay? You don't have to pick 5 people. If you only have 1 or 2, that's fine. But we don't want to do more than 5, okay? All right? Now I want you to picture a garden in front of you. Okay? Picture a garden in front of you. Now, you're going to be in the front row, okay? This is how I put it. How do I put this? Okay. There's going to be one big collective garden. But each person that you are going to manifest and do this visualization exercise for is going to have an individual row. So you're going to have the first row, and then you're going to assign the second row, the third row, the fourth row, and the fifth row. You being in the front because you are the head honcho. You have to manifest and fill your own water well before you can do others. Okay? Now I want you to picture this big garden full of trees. Big, beautiful trees. Now, the trees are in the background. However, the rows that we're going to fill up are in the front. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work on our individual rows. Okay? Now, we're going to work on the front row first. Okay? This is your row. Okay? So I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath out. Okay? Now I want you to picture the different areas in your life that you want to work on. Let's say one could be money and career. One can be relationships. One could be a specific relationship like your daughter. One could be your business. And I want you to assign a tree to each situation or circumstance in your life that you want to work on. So there could be a tree for love. There could be a tree for romance. There could be a tree for your career. You can name a tree for a specific person. Let's say if you want to patch up a relationship with a person, you can name a tree. But I want you to assign a tree to each situation in your life in which you want to change or manifest. Okay? Now, I want you to picture the tree at first when you first work on it. I want you to picture it as having no branches or no leaves. Kind of picture these trees that you're working on as the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Remember the Charlie Brown Christmas trees? They didn't look like that Christmas tree. They were kind of sickly. It was like a few little branches. It was a pathetic little branch with no, it was nothing. The Charlie Brown Christmas tree was this pathetic little tree that had 3 branches. It had no leaves. It was looked half dead, okay? I want you to picture each area in your life that you're working on looking like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And when we focus on this individual tree, what we're going to do is we're going to do affirmations, and we're going to picture the tree going from having no leaves into growing into this beautiful, blessed, blossoming tree that has lots of fruit and leaves and flowers. However you conceive it, you're going to use your imagination, okay? So, let's take your first tree, okay? Let's take your first tree. Whatever it is, if it's your love tree, if it's your relationship tree, if it's your money tree, I want you to take your tree and I want you to close your eyes and I want you to picture a huge waterfall coming from your solar plexus. The waterfall is coming from your solar plexus, going outside of you, and I want you to picture that water going into your individual row, and I want you to picture yourself watering each individual tree. The tree for love and romance, the tree for your career, the tree for your individual circumstance, your tree for health, wealth, whatever it is, go down the line, and I want you to picture you watering the water going to each individual tree. Okay? Now, as you do this, I want you to picture the tree, each tree going from looking like a Charlie Brown pathetic Christmas tree with no leaves, this tiny little twig, and I want you to picture it growing and growing and growing until it's this big, beautiful, blossoming tree. And you can put whatever you want. You can put fruits, flowers, but I want you to picture this tree blossoming and beautiful, teeming with life. And I want you to go through each individual tree, and I want you to picture it going from looking like a scarce twig into this big, beautiful, bountiful tree, teeming with fruit and abundance and beautiful, blossoming flowers. And you use your imagination. Don't worry about it. Whatever comes to mind, go with it. And I'm going to give you a few minutes while you do that. Tell Abby and Bella I say meow back, Rosebud. All right. How are your trees looking? Okay. Now that you've done that, I want you to do the same thing for each individual row for the persons, for the people that you want to manifest for. So let's say row number 2, you want to manifest for your best friend. I want you to have a love tree, a career tree, whatever subject that you want to manifest for your friend. I want you to picture a tree, and the same thing. When you first picture the tree, it's going to look dead. It's going to look like this pathetic Charlie Brown Christmas tree, like a twig, no leaves, no fruit, hardly any branches. It looks like it's half dead. And I want you to picture from your solar plexus water coming out from your solar plexus, this well of water, and it's coming out of you. And as you water, the water comes out, you're going to take, the water is going to go flowing from you, and it's going to water that row. And you are going to see each individual tree go from a pathetic twig into this beautiful, bountiful tree. So you're going to water the love tree for your best friend, the career tree from your best friend, any subject that you want to work for your best friend. Yeah, your best friend. Your best friend. I know your breasts are your friends, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm going to give you a few minutes and do that. That's beautiful, Cheryl at the lake. She says, my tree is like that huge tree in Maui, Hawaii, and all the little trees are connected together like the beautiful real one in Maui. That's beautiful. Yes, go with your imagination. There's no right or wrong. Trust what comes to you in your imagination. This is a very, very powerful exercise. I know it seems simplistic, like you're just using your imagination and your imagination doesn't do much. Trust me, your imagination is a lot more important than you think. Your imagination is tied to your intuition, your psychic gifts, your manifestation, and your healing. It's all tied. Your imagination comes from your right side, your higher self. It's your connection to God. Creativity, imagination is your connection to God. It's your connection to your higher self. All right, so now that we've done that, I want you to go to the 3rd row, the 4th row, and the 5th row. And again, if you have more people that you want to manifest for, I want you to repeat the first 2 steps. Picture a row. Name the row for that person. Take a tree representing each subject in their life that you want to change or manifest for. Mark the tree, the love tree, the romance tree, the career tree, all of that. And what I want you to do is the same thing. Picture the trees going from pathetic little Charlie Brown Christmas tree shrubs into these big, beautiful, humongous, gorgeous trees that are green with lots of leaves, lots of foliage, lots of fruit, flowers, however you want it, but just make sure they're big and bountiful and beautiful. And I'm going to give you a few minutes to go through that and do that. You like the PJ party with Lady D, Rosebud? Maybe we'll do this more often. And maybe I'll have more impromptu PJ parties instead of doing the formal live that I do the thumbnail and then I put out the thumbnail and I let you know ahead of time and advertise it. Maybe I'll do some more of these surprise lives, PJ parties. Now keep on going, keep on working on your gardens. Ooh, Country Boy likes it too. Ooh, I hear the train in the background. I love hearing a train whistle. How you guys doing with your gardens? How are your trees looking? When you're done, let me know in the chat, either in the live chat or now, or in the comment section after this is over. If you watch this replay, I'll read the comments tonight. Paul is off, but I'm going to read the comments because I'm staying home tonight. I'm not doing anything. I'm going over my parents' house tomorrow. We're having dinner. Nothing big, but I will read the chat tonight. I want to know how this exercise worked out for you, what your tree looked like, how you felt. I'll be interested to know. I'm going to give you a few more minutes to work on your gardens and your trees, and then we're going to end the meditation. And you can do this meditation at any time. You can do it on your own. You can replay this video at any time. And this is a Neville Goddard exercise. A banyan tree. I've never heard of a banyan tree, Sherry. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up. A banyan tree. It sounds like a tree that would be in a tropical environment. All right, I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. to finish up your trees. You're having a hard time focusing on your tree? It's probably because I won't shut up. I keep on talking. Sorry, Tammy. It's okay. You guys, you can do this at any time. You could be sitting there watching television and during a commercial break, you can do this. You can do it at any time. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you see a beautiful forest. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. All right, folks, if you want to open up your eyes and come back to the chat, come back to reality. Just close your eyes and listen to the 528 hertz. That's a good question, country boy. I don't know about the holly tree. I don't know. Actually, the holly bush is poisonous. Those red berries are poisonous, even though they look good. They're pretty, but they're poisonous. You know what, country boy? I will say that all trees are magical because all trees are nature and all trees have consciousness. They're connected to source. So yes, all trees are magical, country boy. I will say that. Absolutely. There's all kinds of elementals and fairies in the tree. If you go to any tree outside, it doesn't matter what time of year, they are all magical. Yes. Trees can heal you. Trees can understand you. They can communicate with you. All trees have consciousness. Let me see. I'm going to turn the red light. We'll do the red light now. Oh, Tammy got a troll. I saw that. I hope you have a bad Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you, troll, because trolls need love too. Don't you wish you were loved? Or should I say, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Tammy's got the quick trigger. There is one troll that faffoed. Faffo. I need to make a good job, Tammy. I need to make a song called Faffo. Faffo, Faffo. All right, folks. I want you to look at the Christmas tree. And I want you to repeat after me. Divine law and order governs my life. Divine right action reigns supreme. I'm going to try to find, there, we're going to do red. We're going to do red for Christmas. I have all these different colored lights. Divine success is mine. Divine harmony is mine. Divine peace fills my soul. I'm going to do the background of the tree. Divine love saturates my whole being. Divine abundance is mine. Divine love goes before me today and every day, making straight, joyous, and glorious my way. God is the source of my infinite and everlasting supply. And all of my financial and every other need is now met in every moment in time and point in space. There is always a divine surplus. Hi, Betty. I see you in the chat. All right, we're going to do a few more affirmations, and then I'm going to go because I've been on an hour and a half bullshitting with you in my jammies. It's been fun, though. All right, a couple more affirmations. The ground I am on is holy ground. And I now expand rapidly into the divine plan of my life, where all the conditions of my life are permanently perfect. I am in perfect harmony with the working of the divine law. I now step aside and let infinite intelligence make easy and successful my way now. The infinite healing presence of God within me is now going to work, transforming, healing, restoring, and revitalizing all the processes of my body according to divine wisdom and divine love. And this infinite healing presence within me is now bringing every cell and system in my body back into its perfect state of balance and well-being. Well, folks, I guess that was my sign to end the broadcast because I'm running out of batteries. So, let me put on the regular light. I'm back. All right, folks, I just want to say this was so much fun. It was really a lot of fun. I really love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of my Soul Tribe family. This year has sucked. I'm looking very much forward to 2026. And I'm so grateful and honored to have you in my life. I love all of you. Of course, I'll be on before the new year, but I won't be on tomorrow. I'm still having my Christmas special if anyone wants to buy a reading. The prices are going to be valid. The 20% discount is going to be valid until December 26th, the day after Christmas. I just want to say Merry Christmas to all of you, even though we know that Yeshua HaMashiach was not born at this time. We know that Yeshua HaMashiach is the King of Kings He is our Messiah. We love our Yeshua, and we will honor him and remember him even though he wasn't born this time of year. Because Yeshua is the King of Kings, and we love Yeshua Jesus. We love God. It's not about the presents. It's not about the materialism. It's about love. So if you are part of this chat, if you're a part of this channel, you are worthy, you are loved. So if you're watching this now in the replay, I love you, you are worthy, you are loved, you are adored. Just know that this is not business as usual. We are on the precipice of humongous change. We are ascending. So keep the faith and hold the line. And if you feel lost, if you feel alone, that's okay. The reason why you feel lost is because we are slowly saying goodbye to our identities. Our egos, our identities are dying, and we are merging with our higher selves. So if you feel lost, that's okay. You were never supposed to feel good in a bad, demonic, false matrix environment. There's nothing wrong with you. You're on the right track. Even if you are not in the place you want to be. And trust me, I'm not in this great place that I want to be. My life is not where I want it to be. But I still feel blessed because I'm awake. And I know that it's not about the past. It's not about the stories that I tell myself. It's not about the labels that people give me. It's not about the bullshit that's happened. It's all about the here and now. Everything is now. There is no past. There is no future. Everything is happening now. Just remember that. I hope this inspired you. I hope this encouraged you. Merry Christmas, folks. I love you. Focus on the tree. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you very, very soon. I have to go now because my battery's going to die. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Bye.